By now, you know that Platinum Factory Systems is a powerhouse of a business model. The system is designed to make you profitable as quickly as possible, and it's unlike any other business out there. We all understand that there are costs to get started in anything designed to create true wealth. Today, I want to talk with you about those costs. And once you understand exactly how this investment lines up with your goals, you'll be in a better position to make a good decision about your future. Now, whether you've owned a business before or not, it's important to fully understand total net cost. When you crunch the numbers of investing in a business, you must consider everything that is included. There's always an initial investment when you start a business, but that's not your total net cost. Your total net cost is your initial investment plus or minus earnings and expenses. So you might be asking yourself, what does that mean? What am I really going to be investing as I get my business started? I want to go over this quickly with you right now. And even if you hate math, it's important that we go over the real numbers. We're going to talk about the true benefits of coming in as a Platinum business builder. And as you know, the profits are huge at the Platinum level, so everybody's goal is to get to Platinum, but not everybody starts there. Sometimes people have to start at Basic or Premier and work their way up. So let's look at the real numbers regarding the total net cost of starting at each level so you have all the information you need to make a good decision. At the Basic level, your initial investment is $12.95. At the Premier level, $39.95, and at the Platinum level, $11,000. These figures are already familiar to you, so now it's time to consider the numbers we've not included in the initial investment. The next thing to look at is your first two Basic level transactions. Your first two transactions at any level are always your training sales. Remember, that's your director's compensation for mentoring you. You'll see here in our equation it says negative $1,000 for each of them because although that didn't come out of your pocket directly, it does come from your efforts. That is money that slipped through your fingers and up to your mentor. You still did the work, you still did the advertising, you still had the expenses. You were running your business, you just didn't get to keep the compensation. So because of that, that money counts against your investment for your total net cost. After these two Basic level transactions, you have become a director and you're generating income. At some point, you're going to want to reinvest and become a Premier level director. To become a Premier level director, you will need to step up to level 2. The Premier upgrade is $3,500. That's what it costs to step up later if you start at Basic. So that's $3,500, and that is money that would come out of your pocket. In addition to that, to earn the ability to generate income at this level, you will have another two transactions that go up to your mentor. Remember, at each level, you will be passing up your training sales. The profit from these two transactions is $6,400. Remember, that is money that is going to slip through your fingers up to your mentor again. You're going to do the work, but you don't get to keep that compensation because you're not a director above that level. Understand? Now, once you're ready to upgrade to Platinum Business Builder, you will need to upgrade to level 3. The investment of that upgrade is $7,500. Now your total cost in packages, just in the vacation packages themselves, if you start at Basic and work your way up slowly, your total cost out of pocket is $12,295. But that's not your total net cost. That's just the investment in packages. Your total net cost is actually $20,695 because of those commissions that you lost. You worked for them, but you lost them because they went to your director as payment for training. For those of you who have looked at franchises before, that's a heck of a deal. To own your own business for less than $13,000 out of pocket cost, that's a really great deal. But I want to take it one step further and let's talk about what it means to come in at Premier. Now, a lot of people on the surface look and say, well, it costs $2,700 more to come in at Premier. But actually, it doesn't, and I want to show you why. If you started at Premier, again, your initial investment is $3,995. But your first two Basic sales you get to keep because they're below your level of entry. Remember, you're training at your level of entry, which means you're going to be working on the second level training sales. So those bottom level sales, you get to keep. That means $1,000 plus $1,000 are those first two Basic sales, and that profit goes right back in your pocket to help you offset your initial investment. You don't have to worry about a Premier upgrade because you came in at the Premier level to begin with. However, you will still have to do those 2 training sales at the Premier level because you came in at Premier. You will need 2 training sales to be released to be profitable at Premier. So again, we look at negative 3,200 and negative 3,200, and that does go against your initial investment. Then, when you're ready to step up to Platinum, you will pay the $7,500 upgrade. So when you add these numbers up, the total cost is $11,495. As you can see, you already saved $800 from Basic to Premier on the total cost of packages. But your savings is really larger than that because of the money you save by getting to keep those training sales which were below your level of entry. That makes your total net cost only $17,895. Your savings over the net cost of the basic entry level is almost $3,000. So on the surface, it might look like it costs more to invest in the Premier level, but you actually save $2,800. Now, let's look at what happens if you initially invest in the Platinum position and why we call this the Business Builder's position. When you begin your business at the Platinum level, it will still take 2 Platinum training sales to get qualified at this level. But remember, you get to keep everything below your level of entry. So the first 2 basic training sales, that $1,000 plus $1,000, you get to keep it. There's no upgrades because you came in at Platinum and you got everything right up front. The Premier is included too, and you get to keep those Premier training sales because they're below your level of entry. You're on level 3, remember? You get to keep $3,200 plus $3,200 for those first 2 sales. And that $7,500 upgrade isn't coming out of your pocket either because you started at Platinum, making your total cost out of pocket just that one time $11,000. But the total net cost totally changed. Your total net cost, if you come in at Platinum because of the money you get to reinvest in your business, is only $2,600. That's a huge difference. The difference in starting at Platinum versus getting started at Basic is a whopping $18,095. So at first glance, it may appear getting started at the highest level is expensive, but as you can see, it saves you both time and money. Now in real life, it might not make sense for me to tell you this. I mean, after all, guess who doesn't get that money? Guess who gets to keep that $18,095 if I don't tell you that? You're right, your director. But here at Platinum Factory Systems, we're so confident that there's a better way to do things. We live by the motto that if we help enough people get what they want and need, we will all be unusually successful. So not only do we have the tools to help you be successful, we have a roadmap to help you reach your goals more quickly than any other business model out there. At Platinum Factory Systems, we have a unique and powerful business model designed for people who want to create true wealth while having freedom and time, making Platinum Factory Systems a powerhouse business model with the testimonies to prove it. So welcome aboard, and I want to be the first to congratulate you on taking the first steps in reaching your goals. We'll be with you every step of the way.